If you see me running knees to chest, keep up. That's one thing you'll never have to tell black folks. Yeah, when we see somebody running, we don't ask no questions. We out. What's going on? It's your boy Santel with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, we are back in these season 11 Doctor Who streets. This one is episode 6, titled Demons of the Punjab. Listen, episode 5, I had a lot of fun. Episode 4, a lot of fun. So far, you know, it's doing a very good job. The season is doing a very good job of standing on its own legs. I do believe the Doctor still has a little bit longer to go before we start, you know, having a proper comparison, but I am enjoying the ride. Rakai, how are you feeling?
I did like the last episode. It was fun. It was interesting. I'm doing okay with season 11. It's just I don't know. I think the last time where it took this long to kind of get acclimated to the Doctor and his companions was season 5.
Okay.
Maybe season.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, where we introduced 11. It took a little bit, but I don't know. They weren't on me.
Okay. Well, we are looking forward to hearing what you all have to say in the comment section. Make sure you all stay to the very end because you already know me and Rakai, we're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hey, Demons of the Punjab. Vinay Patel. All right.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, the second writer of color to write an episode.
Nadja, these are some letters your father wrote to me when he was away. Don't read the filthy bits.
We find out Nan had a little
present
that
your
in her.
grandfather gave me. I can't remember
You got it
why.
highlighted or something?
What?
Wow.
I've told you about that.
I want you to have this.
Wait, why does that look familiar?
Was it Grandad's?
I can get it fixed if you like.
It must never be fixed.
Mm.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Nanny, please.
You won't understand.
I understand more than you think.
And we want to hear them, really. If you don't tell us, we won't
Has
know.
anybody told Gran about them giant ass spiders?
When you're older, maybe.
Hold on, she said she was the first woman married?
You're asking for family history and time
In
travel?
fact, it's not like
Very tricky.
I'm still
Just
trying to
for an
sort that
hour.
out.
See you from a distance.
No, they did whatever the job was that she was doing.
But other than that, I mean, I could, but I shouldn't. Unless, no,
Yeah, it'd be crossing streams.
predictable.
Could what?
It's a risk.
Oh, like none of our other trips have ever been risky.
Yeah, Greg got a smart face.
Pakistan, never been there before. Another one off the bucket list, long as there's no killer turtles.
Yeah, I'm well up for it.
No killer turtles.
Killer turtles.
For those that are back, welcome back. I'm glad you're able to catch this episode.
Whoa! Nice!
I thought Lahore
Very
was a city.
interesting how the TARDIS has a little bit of a greenish kind of hue to it.
Yeah.
I think I like my TARDIS is blue though.
Yeah.
TARDIS readings are all over the shop.
Like yay
Let's go
yay.
Northern Punjab.
Oh, that's not good.
What just happened?
Not sure, but I didn't like it at all.
You know what it was?
Sorry, mate.
I seen an
Just getting our
X-Men. You
bearings,
just got
been up from
attacked
round.
psychically.
Yeah, no kidding.
You need Magneto's helmet.
But we agreed. Okay, get in.
We agreed. You know something's off.
Okay. Yeah.
Something's wrong.
I don't know. Like I intercepted something in my brain.
Always such a rush. Walking served me all my life. I'll be there. Don't you worry.
All through time, these youngsters always rushing.
I'm late.
Yeah.
Green's gonna kill me.
And he's like, listen, I'm gonna get there. Whip my nipple out. Just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling these days.
Is that a shredder?
What does that look like? Such festive shoulder pads. I do tell you what though, in the last episode you said it, and this one, I missed some Murray Gold. I tell you that.
Oh my God. You're on brain. You look amazing.
She was like, why would you doubt?
On a
Good
farm.
girl. You gotta ask somebody.
Don't matter. I'm so happy to see you. So, Yaz,
No, no, she was like,
Yeah,
"What's wrong with
get that
you?
out.
Strange lady, get off me."
Yeah.
Graham, and the doctor. Hi.
Hello. All the way from England. You might want to keep that to yourself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You can't be. You're not my wedding in the Punjab.
Yeah, it's easy now. Don't say too much.
Day if I could.
Hey, do you need a singer? I know all the classics or latest hits to you lot.
Slow your roll.
Been long anyway. Just wanted to convey our best
Yeah,
wishes.
Doc, rein her in before she get too excited. Yeah.
Sorry about his driving. My baby brother thinks he can do everything better than me.
Oh. Bling bling.
I'll manage.
Come, all of you. It's being announced. Coming, Mum.
Is the baby brother her granddad?
What's happening?
Everyone's waiting for the announcement, but I've got advanced information.
Oh, I already know what's gonna happen.
We can't go. I came here for answers. All I've got is more questions. I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
I'm Yaz.
Great. Thanks, Yaz. Big moment. You won't forget this in a hurry.
You right there?
You hard-headed.
I'm too nice. This is what happens when you try to be nice.
Every companion be hard headed when they look at their own past.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. That damn Rose was the worst.
Got into pieces. It's the 17th of August.
Mm-hmm.
Same year you have in England. 1947.
Partition.
Yep.
We're in the middle of the partition of India.
Yeah.
3.
It's a bad day.
The borders have just been announced.
India, Pakistan.
It's not just the land that gets divided.
Everything is divided. Yeah.
He's about to get married, but not to her granddad.
I'm thinking that hour's well up now.
You can't know the borders. It's only just been announced.
It's about to get crazy.
I got one from my sources.
Your sources must be wrong because you've just put my house in Pakistan.
Hindus have India. We both feel safe.
Don't reduce it to that, brother. It's not that simple. The land belongs to everyone, has done for centuries. One day doesn't change that.
You see Ryan's face? He almost took off running.
I told you these days were cursed.
Damn. That's a dip for you.
Oh, they got him hit with his nipple out. Ah.
Oh.
I don't know. But what I also don't understand is you just saw something not of this world and you took it right in your stride.
Yeah, you're not freaking out.
Why don't we go and get the others to help, but not let on what happened?
Are they for certain that he's dead? Because he looked like he's just chilling. He looked like he's like meditating.
Optonic engine.
I mean, he's a holy man. He probably, you know what I'm saying? And he probably didn't put up a fight.
Point.
I'm coming with you.
No.
I know this forest. I can help.
Yeah, he just put on his red shirt.
Be careful what you say back there. The wrong word in the wrong moment. You could interfere yourself out of existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partition, and you're worried about me being gobby. Tread softly. You're treading on your own history.
Yep.
Girl, I'm worried about you not existing in 20 minutes.
Enemy. Done enough of that. Although, maybe you're my enemy now. Lapdash in 6 weeks. Gonna run off home now, are you?
I'll make a note of your thoughts and pass them on to Matt.
I ain't mad at him.
Hello.
It's the
What
ship.
is that?
It looked like it been here for a while.
Smart doorway.
The hell?
Any life signals? Maybe they're out. Shopping. Catching a movie. Bowling. Some bracelets like bowling.
Nah, girl.
What?
They got a
What have you
face.
seen, Doctor?
Oh, shit. We need to get out of here.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
The Jarians are assassins.
Oh, a little bit.
Where?
Don't want to talk about that.
It could be important.
After your ass. It don't matter what you want. We here now. We here now.
That's where I saw the demons. Standing over my
got
older
canal.
brother's dead body.
Oh.
Oh, it's in his family. That's the same shit chasing Bruce Lee.
Taking a look at that.
Ooh.
Keen, should have thought about that.
You got a bad touchy spirit. Oh, they pop right back up. That's it.
Okay. Oh, they're quick.
Got him.
They got a nasty first step.
I don't know what to do. Bhakti had agreed to marry us. Not many would agree to a Hindu marrying a Muslim right now.
Especially now.
Prem is the one certain thing in my life.
It takes balls. I gotta give it to you, young lady.
You know that Granny was a baddie back in 47.
Yeah, she was a cold piece of work back in the day.
Yeah. Yeahs come from good genes, good stock.
This must be scrambling your head.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
If this is true, if this is her life, then she lied to me.
You know?
Yeah, but mate.
Or maybe you just didn't know all the story.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And you got to remember, Yaz, that girl in there, she ain't your nan yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't know whether any of us know the real truth of our own lives, because we're too busy living them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Live this moment and figure it out later.
All right, Graham.
That must be the doc.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful field. If you see me running these to chest, keep up. That's one thing you'll never have to tell black folks. Yeah, when we see somebody running, we don't ask no questions. We out.
No, stay out!
Oh.
Celebrate, and we marry first thing. And then if we have to fight them, we will. Come on.
Yeah, Gran ain't playing. She about that action.
The whole timeline could be erased. No Yaz. We can't have a universe with no Yaz. Now. Saucepan, 9 containers, an old newspaper, a touch of ox spit, a chicken poo, and a biscuit.
A chicken poo?
The hell? That sounds like some MacGyver shit right there.
I am never, ever getting spit from an ox ever again, no matter how much you need it.
So what is it then? Science.
She makes
Should
some
break the sample.
Bill Nye the Science Guy type shit.
Oh my God, distillery if I ever seen one. She over there making hooch.
So come on, women with me and Mum, men over at Prem's house.
Oh, it is wedding day, huh?
Crazy. Because Yaz is cute, but her Gran is bad. Oh, they dialing that in.
Best thing ever.
They said, the hell you gonna use our tech against us? She got us confused.
Yeah, that's right. My references to body and gender regeneration are all in jest. Such a comedian.
That's so awkward.
But he did. And now I see my life mapped out with him. Nobody cares what we do here, Mum. It's not a city.
I stood outside earlier. I heard gangs in the distance.
I don't recognize the brother I left behind.
Kanar would have understood.
Ooh.
I need air.
Yeah. He just got him some Dockers and a polo shirt and a tiki torch, didn't he?
Hey, fragment.
It's like the elixir of life. Whatever that primordial sludge we allegedly all crawled out of. Got her.
As each one passes, we commemorate union.
That's what Prem saw you do to Kunal. But why here? Why now?
Millions will perish, unseen, unknown in the days to come.
Hey, just give him this day, please.
We are not gods. Events sit as
We ain't got nothing to do with that.
the witness. The fixed force of time cannot be stopped.
I know.
So it's like an anchor point.
Yeah.
Ah, how they gonna do us like that? What was it?
Tell us that Manish killed him.
It's not gonna be a Cain and Abel thing, is it?
To become your nanny, for you to exist, Prem has to die.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
They're not assassins. They honor those who die alone.
Aliens with compassion.
Umbrian loses a husband.
But the little brother, he's sipping the Kool-Aid. He wouldn't marry old girl.
We should leave.
No. I want to be sure she's safe, whatever happens. I want to look after my nanny.
Yeah, but it's already happened. You can't change what's happening.
We can't tell them what we know.
Yeah, but that's part of the paradox. Maybe the only reason that she was safe and made it to England was because of them.
Okay.
Yep.
Nothing worse than when normal people lose their minds.
That part.
I don't know how we protect people when hatred's coming from all sides.
Brother.
Or a good man.
Grandma would be like, hey, who told you I was a hugger?
Come on. Marriage.
Yep, man, if you know that this dude's going out, man, you send him out in the best possible, like...
I'm going to be the first woman married in Pakistan.
Okay. All right. Now I'm getting the context. Okay.
I always cry at weddings.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Something I believe in my faith. Love,
This is beautiful.
in all its forms, is the most powerful weapon we have. Which makes you, right now, the two strongest people on this planet. Maybe in this universe.
Come on now, get...
Not sure how we formalize this.
I am. Will you?
I think you like tie their wrists together.
Yeah,
That's a Hindu thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not really
Tying their hands
familiar.
together.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, tie their hands together. It's the same as, when black people used to jump the broom.
Yeah.
I am proud to have been your neighbor, but I'm even prouder now to call you my brother.
Manish fell in love with her while his brother was gone.
Will you let me feed you?
Manish want her.
I worked it for my brothers. One who didn't come back, and the other I wish hadn't.
I'll talk to him.
Okay. It's completely off base there.
Prem, your turn.
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah. I need all y'all to get out. I need to consummate this thing.
Yours to keep forever.
Prem,
Ah.
it's perfect. This is us forever. Our moment in time.
This dude.
Killing a man because he might marry a Muslim and a Hindu, and then pretend you knew nothing.
Take your friends and leave.
Yeah, that's some cowardly.
What have you done? Who's coming?
Future.
He didn't call them people. He didn't call the popo.
Oh.
Oh, he's a whole
Man,
ass.
you're breaking my heart, man. My goodness.
Look at them storming the Capitol.
Like the Four Horsemen.
He's a hoe.
There's armed men heading up the track. You have to leave now.
They want the land.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, they don't. See, that's what happened. His name is Manish. He got that little D energy.
Stop talking. We have to leave.
Yeah. Heard of it once or twice. Look at Manish. Change his name to bitchish.
Then I'll be right behind you.
It's too dangerous.
He's my brother.
Gonna get killed by your own brother? Cain and Abel ass nigga.
Oh.
So that ain't Yaz's granddaddy. But the real man, her real husband, the real dude,
These are
was this dude right here.
Whoo, there's a bar. My goodness.
Keep up! I'm running as fast as I can.
Wow, this is a really good episode.
This episode's amazing.
They're checking their land for people who don't belong.
Everyone's welcome here.
Ah, Fredo, you're breaking my heart.
There's nothing holy about a man who would approve your union. Better he die than defile himself. India's your country. You and Kunal fought for this.
This is not what I fought for.
This is a terrible design. Was it a good wedding at least?
So many years. I can't even begin to imagine what you've dealt with.
And I love you too, Betty.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Wow. That was something. That was excellent. That was an excellent episode. My favorite of the season so far. Easily. So hold on, let me pause this. Grab here. So we had something that was not the same, but with the same. There was an episode that we watched earlier that dealt with Rosa Parks, right? And it was a decent episode. It was decent. And I think one of the reasons why maybe it may not have had the same resonance for me personally that I had with this one is that we know behind the scenes in a lot of our own history. And we had said earlier that sometimes you don't need to know everything, but what you need to understand is the messaging and what's trying to be said. Now, I have a very, very vague understanding of what happened during partition and the British putting the line through the country, and as a result of that divide, be it politically and religiously, all hell broke loose. Some people, many people, millions of people had to run for their lives, and there's untold stories of people who survived. Because I don't know the details, and I am sure for those that of the culture and understand all of the intricacies, I am sure there's going to be some people from either side are probably going to have some issues over how accurate this story is being told, and it may not hit in the same way because of that. In the same sense that how when me and you watch the Rosa Parks episode, it's like, yeah, it's a good story, but because we know how the Kool-Aid is made and we know how things are kind of being made, it may not have hit in the same way. I am happy for that bit of ignorance that I have regarding Partition for this episode because I think the messaging of what is being told was stellar. I am curious what you all that have a deeper understanding of what happened during Partition, how you all feel about this. Did it serve you the way that I'm particularly feeling about it? Because I love that this story was being told, but I am curious for those that do have a deeper understanding. How does this resonate with you? Rakai, how are you feeling?
I agree with you and disagree with you.
Okay.
This is easily my favorite episode of this entire season. This episode was absolutely phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
This is 10 out of 10. Where I disagree with you is that when you're dealing with history, I think it was this was a more personal story, and it happened during or on the day of a huge historical event. Instead of being directly to be directly involved with Rosa Parks and all that shit, it's like, nah, just okay, they come in touch with Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. No, but they could have absolutely told a story about the aftermath and, and then met Rosa or Martin Luther King or saw him or something. It didn't have to be about them.
Okay. For
us to have understood a personal story about the, something that happens to somebody who is trying to take part in the, the bus boycott in Selma, Alabama. So, and that's why I think this was important. This is a nondescript story that, no one knows if it happened or if it didn't happen.
Okay.
But this is told on the border, and one dude decided he's going to put up the border, and I swear, it's amazing that we're watching this story at this time because it describes this country so very well. The very people that you live next to your entire life worked. She gave credit to Manish for all, you know what I'm saying? You helped us and you fed us and did all this, and he's like, I wasn't doing it for you. I was doing it for my brother that didn't come home and the one I wish didn't come home. Now he's offended. How dare you marry this girl who is the same girl she was last week, but now they done put a line down and now we get pick sides, and now I act like our history doesn't matter anymore. And this was a sad episode. I thought my eyes were gonna start sweating. They didn't. I was able to make sure that the water stayed well placed, but I mean, this was a fantastic episode. This is not the first time that we've seen in shows that are pop culture shows that we've seen the partition. This first one time it dealt with in this manner. And I don't know if you remember, I'm sure you watched the episode, but Miss Marvel.
Okay.
In the Marvel universe, Kamala Khan, her family, I think, is Pakistani as well. And there was a time where she was trying to figure out the origin of the bangles that she had. And somehow it shifted her back to Partition Day, where she was at the train station and everyone was piling onto the trains to get the hell out of Dodge. I mean, it was almost like Partition was a closer reference to us that maybe we can closer understand. It was very similar to the Trail of Tears here in America. A couple million people died. 12 to 15 million people were displaced. The same way that we think about now, okay, there was a Hurricane Katrina and a bunch of people from New Orleans had to disperse across the country. It was a huge tragedy. Well, this was worse. And it all came down to people. On one day, they woke up and started acting real funny. And they were radicalized by rhetoric and propaganda. And they switched up overnight because of a wall. I mean, we're seeing it right now with what's going on. We're seeing the exact same thing. And it's still, a lot of it's rhetoric and propaganda. You draw an imaginary line and people says who can stand on what side of it and what kind of people they are on either side of the line. And it's unfortunate. It's awful, Yeah. And sad thing about this world is, until we have a common threat, And that's why it makes the history books. Because until people bond together against a common threat, they're going to be too busy spotting out the differences in each one of us. And
Suda Rapper said this episode is saying incredibly loudly that ethos states are a bad thing, actually. Christina said, I think it was even stronger because it was personal. It was an interesting comment from Magus who said, yeah, for me, the demons kind of took away from the episode. Not knowing about Partition, I was much more interested in that part of the story than what seemed like a copy-pasted concept of the glass testimony robots from the Christmas episodes. I kind of feel like because it was who they felt they had to insert some kind of alien element when we could have just told a purely historical episode. That's a very interesting comment. I don't know if I exactly agree, but I certainly respect the fact that you said that out loud. I think regarding the historical context of it, I think because this is Doctor Who, there has to be, even though you're going to jump into, there has to be some element of that sci-fi, timey-wimey kind of thing in order to maintain its who-ness, if that makes sense. But I also want to add to that, that is a testimony to how good the storytelling is, that it made you want to learn more about what happened during Partition. Hopefully after you get done watching this episode, not just Magus and me and Rakai and everybody else that's in here, at least do a Google search and figure out, get a little bit more context. I ain't saying you got to crack open 1,000 books and all that, but at least get a general stronger understanding of why this episode is important, why these characters were put in this position and the motivation behind it and all of that. I know there's going to be a lot of stuff in this that I've missed just because I don't have enough backstory, but Doctor Who's done a very good job, at least with this episode in particular, of bringing up a pivotal point in history that should be talked about. And what Rakai said, I think, is very true as well. Like, even though this happened, 80 years ago, 60, 80, close to 80 years ago, if you don't learn from your past, you are doomed to repeat it. And we're seeing a lot of the same elements, especially when it talks about the rhetoric, the propaganda, and all of that. And be it imaginary lines on imaginary maps, or being imaginary lines through social media. We should really take a moment and just look at what's being told and see how it's affected. Rakai, you had something else you was about to say?
Yeah, I just the comment about wishing that the demons, that the aliens weren't there. I don't think it works as an episode there.
Okay.
I mean, it seems very easy to take them out of the story, but again, if that's the point, Doctor Who is very good at not interfering unless the mission is to interfere. And at that point, they're just sightseers. And it doesn't make sense for Doctor Who to even be there. Yes, we went to see Yaz's peoples, but then there is no point to Doctor Who and the rest of them being there and doing nothing. We just seeing this go down. One of the things, because they chose to go here. Yaz asked about going here. She put the watch up, and the TARDIS took them to where the watch came from. But I love the misdirect of the demons. The whole time, the grandmother, what was it, Umbring, so Yaz's great grandmother, the whole time she said that their marriage was cursed, that they family brought demons and all of this type of stuff. And she kept on with that. But that's not what it was. And even Prim's own misunderstanding of what the demons was doing there. I love that it was a red herring, it was a misdirect.
Yeah.
And really the demons were the people. I mean, the dude that shot him and said, wait a minute, I know you. We fought together at the Battle of Siam. We was a good team. And this is how you gonna do me? His own brother. His brother shot and killed the holy man that was gonna marry him.
That's wild, man.
So that they were the real villains. They, the people, were the demons of Punjab, not the aliens that we saw. And I love that as a misdirect, because that gave the Doctor a reason to be there and stick around. Remember, if it wasn't for that little wildness, they'd have left after an hour or so. You know, Yaz is hard-headed, so she wouldn't stayed around, but, you know, to understand all that made there a point to the Doctor in this show, you know, and of course that is periphery. We understand it's the Doctor Who show, but they did such a good job at keeping the main thing, and that was the conflict on, you know, about the Partition Day, like, and the way that this story was laid out, you know, kudos to the writer. Again, history, twice in the same season. The only time the colored writers, and I guess, you know, the gentleman is either of Indian or Pakistani descent. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know which, but with the same, we had a woman of color who wrote the Rosa episode, and a person of color, because I don't know if they're a man or a woman, that wrote this episode. I liked the Rosa episode, but this one,
yeah, there's levels. This one was
phenomenal.
Yeah, this one
Absolutely
was some. Yeah, definitely.
This is one of those kind of
special
episodes that, you know, and of course, you know, people are gonna say it's woke or whatever the hell they say or whatever. This episode, just from a storytelling point of view, getting the message across without being heavy-handed, because I thought Rosa was a little heavy-handed at the end. This was not. This was beautiful. It was emotional. It was you know, it pulled on your heartstrings. This episode, I don't know if it did, but this is the kind of episode that should get nominated for an Emmy. And I know it didn't, because the first time Doctor Who was, I think, nominated for an Emmy or whatever was season 14 or 15 or whatever. So this was a phenomenal episode.
Yeah,
maybe it got some awards in Britain, you know, the BAFTAs or something like that. But this is excellent.
I had to look, man. I had to look, and I knew, but I'm gonna just say it out loud. So I went to IMDb, especially when we get like those episodes that like really move us. I just gotta look. I gotta look. And the rating was a 6.6. I can't believe the rating for this episode is that low. I mean, I can believe it because of this. People gonna people. That's just disappointing.
Well,
that's disappointing that somebody would rate this a 6.6. That's wild to me.
No, it's not that. It's that people, you know, for one, still we're 6 episodes in, and you got the haters that still can't believe that the Doctor is a female. So there's that. You know, you got this motley crew of you know, a super diverse crew of companions that hate that. But then you get an episode like this. Hell, did you look up what was the rating for Rosa? Oh,
it was bad. I did look it up. If I remember right, it was really bad. Exactly. Oh no, actually, let me not say that. I think it might have actually been better than this. Let me look. It was a 7.1.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a 7.1, which I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't hate the Rosa episode. I enjoyed it, but it's not on the same level as this for me.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, regardless, you know, that is, at least in America, that's taught, you know, in history, or, you know, and like I said, the British know about Rosa too. So it's like, probably as much as you hated on it, you probably like, you feel bad that you know what I'm saying, you put down a whole lot of hate for Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks, you know, this historic figures. This had no historic figures. Yeah. And the thing is, the hardest thing for anyone to do and actually make sense of, be logical, reasonable, is to look in the mirror. And like I said, this mirrors so much of what's happening in the world currently, because we refuse to have those awkward conversations and face the problems that come from the past and fix them, so we're not dealing with the present, and so that they damn sure don't make it in the future. We keep repeating the cycle because maybe the people in charge don't give a shit. All this shit works out to their benefit. They keep us broke, keep us stupid, you know, and then run out media or whatever that moves to their benefit, to their advantage. So this, I can see why people rated this low. This is fantastic episode, especially if you've never come from the point of being oppressed about shit. You can't understand this episode. I don't get this shit. What she's so upset about? They put a line in it. You get on your side, you get on your side, and that's a whole different feeling altogether.
I think I am now. Typically, in case you all don't know, I do avoid the comment section on the YouTube channel only because I don't want to be spoiled for future episodes. It's not that I don't want to hear what you all have to say. It's just I really want to keep our reaction as pure as humanly possible, and people who just are having a good time in the comment section, and they speak on things that haven't happened. I think I'm gonna brave my. I'm sorry, somebody just put a silly picture in the content. I think I might actually brave the comments gingerly just to hear how people say, because I am curious what you all have to say regarding this. If there's something we missed, if there's some context that we missed or something. That's all I have to say to close out my final thoughts. This was great. Rakai, you got anything to close out with?
No, I think this is this was a phenomenal episode. It really was. And I just talked about we hit the halfway point, and we got a pretty good episode in 4. We got a better episode in 5, and and 3 was a decent episode, but 4 was better, 5 was much better. This was phenomenal. So maybe we're gonna end this season out pretty strong. So I mean, as far as what you just said, as far as being just a really good entertaining season, I have no problems. None whatsoever. If you've been enjoying the conversation, actually, if you're wondering who it is that we've been referencing offline, members of our Patreon get a special section of the Discord, a private section of the Discord where you can actually watch us do these reactions live. If you want to be a part of that and just sit back and have a really good time with some awesome Whovians, there's a link in the description. Get to it super quick. Now, if you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rakai are having, Rakai has his own YouTube channel where it is that on overload. He gives these incredible deep dives over this content that we love and enjoy. Head over there, hit that subscription button, show some love to his Patreon as well. Rakai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you. Absolutely. You guys can all drop by my Patreon. I'm trying to do a little bit more exclusive content. Do content same that you might get on YouTube, but you get a lot earlier. But if that's not your thing, it's okay. By all means, come by my YouTube, subscribe, like, share, comment. YouTube.com/Noob from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said too fast, it will be in the description. Remember, at the end of the day, we use this.
Yes, sir.
But it's better if you also use this. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye, y'all. Take care. Peace.